Hi, I'm Reg Goslin from Improving Performance Personal Coaching, and this is the second of a series of videos entitled The Virtual Sales Manager. The reason that I embarked on this particular program of videos is for those people that are working in small businesses, who have a career in perhaps sales, and they don't have the resources of an in-house training or development team, and they're just pretty much working these things out themselves. So what I'm trying to do here is to provide tips that have worked for me throughout a long sales career. This one is called How to Qualify and Manage an Inbound Sales Lead. Sounds really, really simple, but I was speaking to a business owner the other week, and they said to me that they can't sell for toffee. And I actually thought to myself, what does that mean? I think it means that they do know how to sell, because you can't be in business and not necessarily know how to sell, but you just do what works for you that isn't necessarily structured. So this edition really is to touch on the first contact qualification that you would have with a potential client. So first of all, I need to define what a lead is. To lots of people, a lead is a contact, it's a business card, it's inbound from a marketing campaign that you've got. The reality is it's whatever it is that you choose a lead to be. But for the purpose of this video, a lead is a positive inquiry from a potential client or potential customer. First of all, they need to be prioritised. It's the first thing that should come in. You should treat a sales lead like gold dust. If there were a queue for doing cold calling or a queue for calling an inbound sales lead, I know which queue that I would be in. I would be in that long one. So this is all to do with how to qualify it at first contact. First of all, call them. If it's coming as an email, it might have come in as an inquiry on the website, but what you should really do is call them, because people buy from people. So don't necessarily respond via an email in the first instance. There are a lot of tools out there on the internet or from your history that could help you with regards to tools and types of management and prospecting for these kinds of calls. But for the purpose of today, I use something called Spark Lead, if you will. See what I did there? Tough crowd. Okay. So to use the acronym Spark, first one is S, the situation. What is actually going on in the business? What is the role of the person that's calling you? What do they do? What are they trying to achieve? And all of those kind of open questions that you would ask a customer about their business anyway. So find that out. The second thing would be the P, which is the problem. What is the problem? What is the challenge that this potential client is facing? Try to understand that, obviously. And then the second P would be the pain. What pain does having that problem cause the customer or the client? The reason that you need to understand that and make sure the client realizes that you understand that is what you are selling to, that particular pain. The next thing then would be the action. What's going to happen next? Be specific about this. Give some timescales of the action so that the client knows exactly what to expect. And then the R is, what is the result? What is going to happen as a result of you taking those actions? Is it something like a meeting? Is it a call? Is it a decision? Is it an email? Whatever it is, make sure that it's scheduled so that the customer knows exactly what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, what they should expect as a result of it happening. And the last one for me is K. And I call that the keys to the kingdom, because it's your kingdom and you need to make sure you're speaking to the right person, the decision maker. The reason I say that is that I was talking to a chief executive about 18 months ago about some software that my network was going to support. And it turns out that it went elsewhere because I was talking to the wrong person. The CEO signs off on it, but he didn't get involved at that level. So the K is the keys to the kingdom. Who else do you need to speak to? Other people in other businesses call it a license to roam, or find out what the decision-making process is. But you don't want to spend too long on all of this straight away, because first of all, it was qualifying the lead. Once you've got through to that and you've got to a situation where you can send out some pricing or some more information, that's when it moves on to the next stage, which is an open sales cycle, which I'll deal with in another video. Okay, I hope that serves you well. If you want any more information, please email me at info@improvingperformance.co.uk, or you can call me on 0330 107 0084. Thanks for your time.